Welcome to Bubba Rob's Carnivore Journey.
Hello everybody, it's Bubba Rob here. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good day or a great day. Got up this morning. Yeah, I've been shaking it rough for, I guess for about a week now, but I'll get into that in a minute. But first I want to say a couple of thank yous and a couple of apologies, and not that I did anything wrong, but because my health hasn't been up to snuff for the last week. I usually like to get on, hop on the Carnivore Scott's show, and I haven't been able to do that, so I want to apologize to him. I just haven't, been quite up to snuff, and I want to thank Graham, Carnivore Transformer, for the great interview he gave me. It was interesting, a little bit different. I appreciate his questioning and him wanting me to be, completely honest, and I got a lot of respect for him for that. The other thing I want to say thank you again to the local management at Costco the other day for helping me out when I had that issue with their pharmacist. I can't say enough how happy I am with how they tried to make things right for me. I just really appreciated it. It's I can't say enough. I mean, it's good. It's also a good lesson in keeping calm but sticking up for yourself and not letting somebody else's poor behavior or ego get in the way of you doing it. Sometimes you run into somebody's having a bad day, or they're just rude. Well, that's just them. It is what it is. But today I'm going to talk a bit about what's been happening with my gout. And then I want to talk about addictions, actually. Something that's kind of disturbing me. Maybe there are actually two videos. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what I'll do, is do two videos. But okay, so I'll talk about the gout today. So this week has been a pretty stressful week after I got my test results, and talked about in the last couple days about the ECG or EKG, whatever you want to call it, finding an irregularity with my heart and the impulses and the pumping and all that stuff. And when you get news like that, it's kind of hard to stay calm or focused, or you're listening to people that you believe know more than you, and then you got to kind of take it all in and decide what you're going to do with it. And I'm not here to crap on the one doctor or the technician, but that was quite a bit of stress this week, and it's not good. It really had me quite worried for a couple of days, and I really have to thank Nurse Kim for the lovely stuff she texted me in the info, and how much Dominique tried to help me at the doctor's office. I really appreciate it. She's a lovely soul. I really like her. She's a good gal. But what happens is, when you're under stress and you're not dealing with things properly, and I don't know how else I could have dealt with it, but maybe be a little bit calmer and less angry or something, be more focused, more being in the moment. But I believe the stress I was under was actually causing my gout flare-ups. Now, I went back and watched Dr. Barry's video and started doing quite a bit of research on it, and I've been suffering from gout for, 30 years, I'd say it was never gotten to the bottom of. But what I found out from reading different things this last few days and watching videos, even though I couldn't find a paper study on it, but there definitely is a direct relation to gout and stress and anxiety. Now, that's the one thing I haven't found, and if I'm mistaken, please tell me. When I rewatched Dr. Barry's video, I never heard in there that it cures gout. What I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that a lot of people from the carnivore or ketogenic diet is it asymptomatic, or the symptoms disappear and they live a better life. Excuse me. I completely agree with that. So I hope people kind of understand that, because I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, haven't you watched Dr. Barry's video? It cures gout. I've heard other YouTubers say, relate to it, it cures gout. I don't believe it. I believe your body's functioning better, but you may have an event other than your diet for that to rear its ugly head. I mean, it just happens. I mean, it's, it's just the way it is. I've had it enough, and I really hope people out there, when they're saying it cures their gout, they really think about it. What they're saying, someone like myself might believe it, and it comes back and your credibility goes to shit. Just goes. Just saying. We have to be careful what we say out there, because people believe in us. They believe what we say. They take it to heart. They take it as a matter of faith which I think is quite dangerous. You should never lose your ability to question the status quo or what you're told. It's your body. I mean, the medications I've been on, colchicine and Indocin, they're pretty harsh on the body. And what I found in the last week from being on those meds, I've gained probably 7 to 8 pounds of water, and I haven't gone off my diet. I'm sure when I'm able to come off of them, the water's just going to pour out. I'm not too worried about it. But I've had to stop my training. I can barely walk. I can't work. There's a huge financial setback to that, not to mention on my journey. So people don't like it when I get a little bit upset about that. Apologize, but it kind of is what it is. I'm just here to be completely honest with people, and I don't know if people really like complete honesty that much sometimes. I really don't. I think, we have an issue in life where people tell you what they want to tell you. And people only listen to what they want to listen to. I'm going to get into that when I do the addictions video. Because we're all kind of here for a reason. We're all doing this for a reason. I really believe everybody here is trying to do things the best for other people. There are some that are, and I don't blame them. They're trying to earn a living off of this. I'm not. I guess it would be kind of nice if you got some extra change coming in to go buy a cup of coffee. But I think anybody who's successful at this is been at it for a long time. You know, we're all just learning. We're all learning a diet. We're learning our body. We're learning all these different things to be successful. What can I say? I feel a little bit slow today. Those meds have really been kicking in. I think I laid my head down, I don't know, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock last night and woke up at 12:30, and geez, I think it was 6:30 this morning before I nodded off. And I think what woke me up was the sound of the door when my son went to work. And you know, if I didn't have him here right now, I'd be in a lot of trouble. You know, he really helped out this week, and I tried to give him as much space to himself as possible. But you know, he's been really helping his dad out. I really appreciate it. Right? But anyways, that's kind of my message about my health and whatnot, and gonna keep on keeping on and all that stuff. But I have a feeling I'm gonna probably have a story time once a week for Robbie, and some stories I'm gonna tell about myself. And I think the first one is gonna be that addictions video. When I edit this, I'm gonna have a think about it as I'm having my coffee about really what I want to say. Because I don't know, I think people, they need to hear it. They need to hear about, you know, your behavior and your road to recovery and how it affects, most importantly, your family, your friends and family. You know, it's I got some pretty good stories on that, and I really want people to listen to it, because when you're, you know, if you don't take care of yourself first, you're no good to anybody else. But there are, you know, ones like your kids, your parents and whatnot are extremely important, and you need to be there to support them too. At the same time, be cognizant of their needs. Okay, that's what my next video is going to be about. And yeah, please hit the like, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I love you all, and I know I can be a little bit gruff sometimes, but that's just me who it is. But I really want everybody to do better, all the way from Bill up in Alaska to Kip and the whole motley crew there that, you know, on Friday nights, and you know, Aaliyah and her motley crew too and whatnot, and JT. There's lots of nice people. Anyways, remember to be a good person, good stoic, good carnivore, good biker, good blues person, good rainbow warrior, whatever your is, and a good vegetarian or vegan, right? Most important thing is to be kind, be honest. Don't be afraid to hear something that's a little bit tough once in a while. It'll bring you back to earth. Okay? Love you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.